Hello, Brenton with All Out Octane here. In this video, I'm going to open up the 5 Matchbox real working rigs, as well as the MDX Wild 5-pack. So let's go ahead and get started with these. We have the Cement King HD, which is a cement mixer. And these aren't quite 1/64 scale, but they are larger than, or maybe no, they're not quite 1/64 scale, but they are larger than the regular mainline vehicles, which is also kind of nice. So let's go ahead and open this up. Sorry, it's taking me a second. There we go. All right, so there it is. There's the Cement King, and let's see, does it spins? I don't know if it tips, but the back chute swivels back and forth. Yep, but I don't think it tips, just a spin and swivel. But that is a nice looking vehicle. It's got tampos on the side, nothing in the back, nothing in the front. Overall, a nice casting. Next up, this is the GMC 3500 attenuator truck. Had to try to figure out what that word was. All right, so this kind of almost matches a 5-pack set way back in the day from Hot Wheels. It was an orange and white construction set, and Matchbox I know has released an orange and black excavator as well as an orange and black skid steer. So if you have all of those types of vehicles, you are able to kind of put together a whole construction company, so to speak. But check that out. It's got arrow that can go either direction, it looks like. You can slide it that way, pop it out. It's interesting that this it does have small pieces, so it does have lane closure head, and the bed does not tip, at least it doesn't look like it, but just the lane closure head and the sign. And you can do it forward or backward. So if it's there and you have lane closure head, check that out. Pretty cool. All right, so there it is. There's the stake bed truck. Next up, one of my favorites is the excavator. So we have the MDX Excavator, and this one's in the blue ink livery, or at least, yep, ink. So ink's obviously a very iconic, livery for Matchbox, and there are quite a few different castings with that livery. I know a lot of people are, oh no, I busted that right off the beginning. I know a lot of people are into certain liveries, and one of the ones that people like is the national parks. I have a feeling ink is also a very popular livery on the Matchbox vehicles. So there we have ink, and it does extend up, down, has a lot of functionality. These are really cool. This is my 3rd one. I love excavators, so it's a lot of fun. Next up, we have the ink scraper, and again, another ink livery vehicle. These ones are kind of hard to get into. They have a lot of packaging on from front to side, but they don't have a lot of ways to get into them necessarily. So hopefully I can get into this for you guys, because that didn't quite tear off as well as I'd hoped. Let's see. There we go. Had to come from underneath. I apologize, so it's taking a little bit. But there we go. It's articulating. It's got the front side, rear side that moves. Let's see. Oh, and it does have the interior land grader that moves as well. Overall, pretty nice. Again, add to the ink. And I don't have very many of them. Those are the first 2 that I have. Last up of the real working rigs, we've got the Garbage King HD, which is a garbage truck. Now this one looks really cool. When I was a kid, I had the mainline edition, just the really small one. And I used to, when I used to clean up, I used to take all the little fuzzies on the carpet and any other little oddities and stuff it in the garbage truck. So this one can hold a whole lot more fuzzies from the carpet and other assorted oddities. So this thing does lift up and down. That's pretty cool. Back end lifts up, and let's see, does the arm extend down? Looks like it does, but I don't know how. So I'll have to play with that off camera and see if that works. I guess it just dumps that way. All right, so I guess it dumps like that, and you can move it, dump it, open it up. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Nice to have a garbage truck. All right, and last up is the MDX Wild 5-pack. So this looks really cool. It's got a Mustang, it's got a trailer, a Bronco, a Hummer, and I believe it's a Ford. So let's see, they don't do what Hot Wheels does. Hot Wheels puts it on the back, but I guess MDX Offroad, Matchbox Offroad. Let's see if we can get this 5-pack open. So there are quite a few different castings to make note of in this one. Obviously the Bronco. It's always nice to have a trailer because now they're making vehicles that can hold the trailers. I don't have the Texas 5-pack, the Texas Highway Patrol 5-pack, although I should probably get that because it's got some nice vehicles in it. But we've seen this Monster Mustang quite a few times now in a 5-pack. It's in the kind of like mud one. And here we go with the first one in the 5-pack. We've got this Mustang. It's got a side tampo on it and nothing on the top, but it does say Swamp Tours, and it's got the nice large tires on it. This is a pretty cool casting. I actually really do enjoy this casting. It's got a nice blue base to it, plastic base, but this one seems to be the most well put together one that I have thus far. Then we have the trailer. And in this cool little trailer, you can obviously take the tops off, switch them with any vehicle that can have a removable accessory. That can be pulled by this Bronco here, which is awesome. And it does have the hitch, so I'll probably hitch those up here in just a second. This one does say Aero Flint, Camp Aero Flint. It's got a nice pearlescent white paint to it. And to hook the trailer, you just simply set it just like that. Although it doesn't stay very, very well. We have the Hummer, which is probably the least entertaining out of them. Just kind of has some graphics on the side of it, nothing on the top. I do like the paint job. Honestly, if it was just orange, it would have been probably even better. But they put side tampos on it. And then lastly is, I'm going to take this off camera really fast, it's a Dodge. So we have a Dodge. And again, Camp Aero Flint, so I guess that's going. Now this is showing up a little more green on camera than it is in person. It's a little less green, but I actually almost like it on camera more than I like it in person. However, it is still a nice casting. The whole 5-pack is well worth picking up. So if you guys do find these, definitely consider getting them in store. They're also pretty cool. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. You can also follow me on Instagram. That's where I post all of my findings as I find them. So all at Octane on Instagram. I'm on Twitter as well, and Facebook. And I have my website, www.allatoctane.com. Until the next video, happy hunting.